Hey, it's your boy Freshy Fletch. Thank you for clicking on this video. And if you're here right now, I'm guessing you want to better your life. Today's episode is all about eating healthy. It kind of ties into losing weight, but mainly about eating healthy. I know it's something that a lot of people have difficulties with. There's a few topics, actually three main points that I'm going to cover. And I'm actually not going to spoil it for you, so let's get into the video.
Can you do that for me?
Alright, good morning YouTubers. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything, I just want to say if you like the video, please remember to give it a like. If you want to leave a comment to interact with me or the community, please do so. And as always, do not forget to subscribe. Alright, so let's get into it. So, eating healthy. There's three main factors that you have to consider when it comes to eating healthy. And especially if you want to lose weight, right? So the first thing I'm going to cover is everyone's favorite poison, alcohol. You got to stay away from alcohol. I cannot stress this enough. You do not want to put that stuff in your body when you're trying to lose weight. When your body digests it different, which causes your metabolism to slow down, it already has calories that are in it as well. It takes your body a few days to burn it off. It's just overall, don't get me wrong, it's fun and everything, but overall, if you're trying to lose weight, that's the opposite of what you want to do. So step one, do not drink. So depending on how long your time frame is or what your goals are, you can range anywhere from a few weeks to a few months to a few years to get to where you need to be. The biggest thing that you're going to want to do is, aside from not drinking alcohol, is you're going to want to stop eating fast food and stop eating out. So I'm not saying that you have to never ever go to a fast food restaurant ever again in your life, which I mean that would probably be the best thing to do. But what you want to do is you want to avoid it at all costs. There's really nothing nutritional coming getting a quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's, or going to your favorite restaurant, getting the mac and cheese with the ribs, and then a big old soda, 3 refills on your soda, and all of that stuff. Like, all you're doing is really hurting yourself at the end of the day. You're putting yourself backwards in terms of your goals. You're not going to achieve anything by going that route. So avoid alcohol, avoid fast food, avoid eating out at restaurants anyway, because honestly, when you get to a restaurant and you're eating those meals can actually pack up to 1,000 calories or more, depending what you're getting with the appetizer. And if you get a dessert, just forget it. If you get a dessert, just forget about it. Just forget about it. Your goals are shot for the week. No, don't stop exercising. Keep exercising. Keep trying to get back on track. But whatever you do, avoid that at all costs. So the third thing I want to cover about eating healthy, and this is going to be the meat and potatoes of the segment. This is going to be where I spend the most time talking about it. But the third thing that you really want to make sure that you do and instill this habit within your routine. Hey y'all, don't forget to support your boy by hitting that subscribe button. Also, you will be notified daily when I come out with videos. Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. It's to start cooking. Now, I don't care if you don't know how to cook, if you never cooked before in your life. I would really accept no excuse other than you don't have a stove, or oven, or a safe place to make food. And even so, there's a lot of healthy alternatives that you can put in the microwave as well, which I'll cover in a second. But you really want to put cooking as a part of your daily or weekly routine. So me personally, I like to meal prep. Meal prep maybe about 10 meals or maybe 15 every week, and I'll throw some in the freezer, some in the fridge, so when it's time for me to go have a meal or when I'm hungry, I can just take that, pop it in the microwave, and I'm good to go. So you may be thinking like, well, what kind of things are good to eat? There's a lot of articles and things like that online that you can look at. There's so many things that are good for you. There's so many things that are bad for you. Just know if you're ever cooking with oil, especially vegetable oil, it's usually a bad idea. So that's like, fried chicken, fried potatoes, etc., etc. Like, you want to stay away from those, from vegetable oil. Now, if you want to use olive oil as an alternative, that can be okay. I would still steer away from the breaded chicken and the breaded, kind of meats, and stick to more just like boneless, skinless chicken breasts, or chicken thighs, or I even do pork chops or ground beef, just depending on the day. So for me, the easiest way, so meal prepping can seem a little bit daunting at first, and it can seem a little bit overwhelming to have to cook that much and have to cook that consistently, because not a lot of people enjoy cooking the way that I do. But I'll put some pictures up on the screen of some really easy meals to make. But just to give you a few ideas, all you need is meat, veggies, and to fill you up a little bit, maybe a little bit of rice. Like not that much rice, a quarter of a cup will do. For the meat, I'll usually batch cook the meat. I'll cook like a big thing of chicken, like the family pack, or a family pack of ground beef or ground turkey, which is even better for you, which is way better for you actually. I would recommend ground turkey. Or like if I'm switching it up, I might do pork chops or something like that. But I'll put some screenshots up. But you want to cook your meats. You want to season them, and don't overdo it with the salt and everything. If you could use saltless seasoning, I would recommend that you do so. You season your meat, you probably throw it in the oven, put it in there until it's done. And then for the vegetables, actually, there's a lot of vegetables that are microwavable now that you can actually steam inside of the microwave. You put it in for like anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes, and voila, it's done. So that enough is good enough for your meal and for your meal prep. Now, if you need to continue, still hungry, and you need more food, then you can possibly do some rice or something like that. Maybe some potatoes. Sweet potatoes are better. Quinoa is really good. It's actually a superfood. You should look up on it. But something of that nature for the side. And there should be a picture on your screen somewhere over there, somewhere. And put some quinoa on the side, and that will be your meal. You'll pack your meals for the week, and you'll pick a day out of the week which is going to be your cooking day. I personally, I do this with my girlfriend, so we cook together, and it makes like an activity for us to do while we spend time together, blah, 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 win-win situation. If you're on your own, just cook by yourself. Make sure if you usually have plans, or if someone wants to make plans with you on that day, just be like, hey, can you come to my house because I'm actually cooking right now, or this is my meal prep day. And it's very important. You cannot skip meal prep day, because if you skip meal prep day, you won't have any food for the rest of the week. And it's going to make you more tempted to get like McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's, whatever it is that you eat. So there you have it. It's just as easy as that. Stop drinking, stop eating out, and start cooking. If you combine this with a good exercise routine or exercise regimen, you are going to be unstoppable. The fat is just going to whoosh. It's just going to melt. It's going to melt off of your body. It's going to come off so fast that you're going to try to savor some of it and be like, hey, wait, hold on. Hold on. I didn't want to lose that much weight. But it's serious. Like, all you have to do is stop eating these processed MSG injected foods that they're serving at these restaurants that are dipped in oil for 10 to 15 minutes and then put on a plate and given to you like it's food. Like, that's not food. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. Some of the stuff is just not actual food. It doesn't have any nutrients. Enriched white rice doesn't have any nutrients. I would suggest brown rice. White bread doesn't have any nutrients. Do whole grain or whole wheat or something. But eat food. Eat food. And I cannot stress that enough. Eat food. Stop drinking and stop eating out. Anyway, there you have it. Those are my 3 most essential tips to starting to lose weight. Also, just how to eat healthy, what not to do, what you should do. Please follow those tips if you have this as one of your goals. If you do, make sure you write it down, because writing increases the chances that you achieve your goals. I don't know why, but it's scientifically proven. So be sure to follow your heart when you're trying to achieve a fresh start. So if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up by hitting that like button. If you want to interact with me or the community, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you're gonna support your boy, please hit that subscribe button and never miss a video when you hit that notification bell. Anyway, it's your boy Freshie Fletch. Peace.
Let you use
that is just gonna whoosh, whoosh,